Cookie butter cookies have crunchy edges, soft and chewy centers, and is the perfect cookie for your holiday baking. A quick and easy recipe. I'll show you how, so stick around.
Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. The leaves are so unchanging. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree.
Aloha mai kako, my name is Relle and welcome to my kitchen where I like to share all my favorite Hawaiian and local recipes. And today we'll be making some cookies because the holidays are perfect for cookies. Actually, any time of year is perfect for cookies, but especially the holidays. And I'd like to mahalo Foodland Hawaii for sponsoring this video. As always, thoughts and opinions are my own. Today, we're gonna be making cookie butter cookies. If you've ever had cookie butter, you know it's super yummy and it goes perfectly in this recipe. So let's get started. First, we'll do the dry ingredients and you're gonna take some all-purpose flour. You're gonna put that into a bowl. Gluten-free, I don't know, I've never tried it with gluten-free alternative flours. I would assume it works, but like I said, I've never tried. So if you try it, let me know. A little bit of cinnamon. That just screams holidays and it goes really well with the cookie butter. It smells so good. And then we'll need some baking soda. This will help the cookies rise and give it that yummy texture. And of course, a little bit of salt. And it didn't stick to my container this time. Usually that happens here. We're gonna whisk that up just to get everything incorporated. Man, the cinnamon smells so yummy. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this aside and now we're gonna cream the butter and sugar, which mahalo to Foodland Hawaii for sponsoring. So today we're gonna use the Maika'i organic light brown sugar. You can find it in the baking aisle at any Foodland grocery store next to the rest of the sugars. So we'll start with that. So into the mixing bowl, we're gonna start with softened butter, unsalted, because we already put salt in the batter. If you only have salted butter, then I would say omit the extra added salt that we put. And then cookie butter. You can find this at most grocery stores. It's so yummy. It's perfect for baking. You're gonna take that cookie butter and that'll go into the stand mixer. Do you need a stand mixer? No. Does it make life easier? Absolutely. You can use a hand mixer or honestly mix it by hand, but it's a little more effort like that. Totally doable. Brown sugar into the mix. I wish I had the tilt head one. I feel like that one's so much easier. Tell me, if you have the tilt head mixer, do you like it? And lastly, regular granulated sugar. Now the key to this is mixing the butter and sugar and get it to mix well together so it's light and fluffy, and this gives the cookies the perfect texture and flavor. So we'll mix that up. Be right back. There you go. Now that it's been mixing for a little bit, I'll take it off so you can see, but it looks like that, super light and fluffy. But what you wanna make sure you do is scrape down the sides. Always stop and scrape down the sides. So that way, all that yummy goodness that's stuck on the side will get mixed into the batter. So after you get the butter and the sugars well incorporated, we're gonna go ahead and add some eggs. Best to do it at room temperature. If you forget, it's fine, but it just incorporates a lot better. So I'll add the eggs to the mix. And I like to crack them separately just in case you crack it in there and the egg is yucky. You don't waste your whole batter. And some vanilla extract. This is homemade. If you want to make your own, I have a recipe here. Check it out. Vanilla, I just love the smell of vanilla. So, so good. I have candles, I have perfume in it. Paddle attachment back on, and you're just gonna mix this until well incorporated. You don't have to get it like whipped or anything. All right, once that's mixed, it'll look like this. And then all you have to do, it's like this nice light fluffy consistency. It has a slow, very slow drip. Then you'll put the dry ingredients into the wet ingredient. Normally I would just do it on the stand mixer, but it's kind of hard to see off the shot like that. That's why I unhooked it. You don't have to unhook it. And plus also, if you have the tilt head, it makes it so much easier. Back on. And all you're gonna do is mix this until it comes together like a dough. Don't over mix it. You don't want hard, chewy cookies. Just until it's incorporated, okay? Be right back. And remember, don't forget to scrape down the sides. It's pretty much done. We'll just do one more run through. And the dough looks like this when it's done. You'll want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So the way I like to do it is get a cookie scoop. This is a smaller size. So there's the ice cream scoop and the cookie scoop. This one's a little bit smaller. And all you're gonna do is scoop it and put it in. Now, if you wanna do add-ins to this, like chocolate chips, white chocolate chips or whatever, you totally can. This is a good base for it. But all you'll do is scoop the dough like that. One cookie scoop size of it and put it onto a mat. Now, I use a silicone mat set onto a baking sheet. You can use parchment paper. You can put it right onto the sheet if you don't have any of that. It's just easier cleanup. And I feel like the silicone mat gives it a nice bottom, doesn't burn it. I'll do about a dozen. They won't spread a whole lot. You could probably swing a little bit more, but I usually just do a dozen. And the last one goes right on here. Now, cookies. I like to put them in the middle rack. If you're gonna cook more than one tray at a time, then I would recommend swapping the trays halfway through. So put it at maybe like, just so that they're a little bit spread out, put one on the top, one on the bottom. Halfway through the bake time, you'll flip it. So that way the bottom and the tops cook evenly. We'll put this in and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. And after 20-25 minutes, they look like this, super yummy. If you like soft and chewy, go towards the 20-minute side. If you like more crunchy and crispy, then you'll go more towards the 25-minute mark. And this is what it looks like. Cookie butter cookies. If you love this recipe and you want to see more, then check out this video here. And until next time, hui ho.
The leaves are so unchanging.
Thank you for watching my mommy's video.